So this is a very ambitious video because it's just going to be one game. One game that I'm hoping leads on to the first game in the playoffs, because I'm thinking to myself, 2 games an episode I like to do. So if we could do Stockport and then the first playoff game, that'd be great. Then the next episode will be the second leg of the playoffs and then the final. So incredibly ambitious. But if you've looked at the league on the left here from the side already, you will see that once again, these tactics have bottled it, very much like last season. I was hoping they would be broken and do really well. We started the season so well. In the last episode, you would have seen that we were just absolutely killing it. There was so much green. Look at all this green. Doing really, really, really well. Sitting in sort of first, second, third, and then playoffs at the very least. And I thought to myself, right, we've easily got playoffs this time round. And then it's really weird because we just some dreadful, dreadful results. I'm basically hoping that in today's episode we can win away and we can get in the playoffs. But Colchester are playing Bradford. So I almost want them to draw, but then I don't. But then we'd need to, win by goal difference, and we'd need Sutton United to lose. So it's going to be weird. It's going to be incredible. We're going to need a lot of results to go our way. So we've basically, in a nutshell, bottled it again. But we could make the playoffs. We could make the playoffs still. It is possible. So this episode, I'm hoping, is not just one game. If it is one game, then it's a shorter episode, and we look forward to Season 3, I guess, with St. Stevenage. Thank you very much for people who have watched it so far. They reckon we're going to get a defeat. I don't think we are. Let's go. And this is our second season with Phil Bard. They've got Phil Bardsley. He's gone to Stockport, has he? He was an ex-Hull and Manchester United guy, wasn't he? But I mean, it's difficult one because I want us to do a lot better with Stevenage. I don't think we've been doing that great. Surely I've got it on. Oh no, I haven't got it on any commentary. Here we go then. Nothing's been going on so far. I do definitely think that we've got what it takes to win. We're on form based on the last game. Ideally, we need to score more than one goal as well. So Colchester are drawing at the moment. That is pretty much the perfect result. It's 1-1 at the moment. That's good. But I wonder what Sutton are doing because it's not obviously good enough. Sutton are winning, which isn't good news. So Grimsby needs to get something back. We need to win. And this is scary. This is scary. So here's Clark now. Here's Norris. Norris to Dewberry now. Dewberry bringing it forward. Here's Clucas now. Clucas not got a lot of pace on the wing, but it's more of a defensive move. I'm taking it. Dewberry knocks it onto Norris. And Norris just needed to hit it harder and lower there, but Schofield collects with ease. Sutton United still 2-0 up. That is annoying. So half-time, we are currently not in the playoff. But I think we've looked the better team. We've certainly had more of the highlights. Here's Rowe with a chance now. It's annoying because I'm trying to find a way that we can see what's going on in the actual league. Chapman collects. Hoping Chapman would hit it long. Here's New Phil. We've just got to close it down, press them, get the ball back, but we're also playing defensive tactics. So it's easier said than done. Here's Bardsley now. Bardsley, get on Bardsley. He's not got a lot of pace. That is a beautiful, beautiful little ball. And Paddy Madison's 19th goal of the season puts Stevenage back into an ordinary Football League 2 finish, it would seem. I say ordinary, but it's a good finish to the season ultimately, isn't it? I just want us to do better than we did last year, I guess. I think it's a shame that the tactics have collapsed again. I didn't really want to spend... I don't know, I'm sort of thinking to myself, I didn't really, in an ideal world, want to spend too long. That's a nice ball forward to Clucas now. And Clucas hasn't really got any pace to do anything. He just drills it, and that is useless. I think Clucas, mate, you've got to come off based on that. I think Elliot List on the right as well. It's been a bit of an interesting side, hasn't it? Matty Longstaff for Kasky. I don't want Robinson to get sent off, so maybe Piergiani, because I'm worried about that. Then Clucas hasn't been very good, so Mello or Duke McKenna. So we can still do something here. I think we've just got to encourage the lads, haven't we? We've just got to be like, listen, guys, you can do it. We can still come back and win 2-1. The last result was actually really good. It's Clark now. Clark getting it forward to Duke McKenna. And we're sort of almost playing the kind of team that we've put out with Clucas being a defensive, or being a left back really, is kind of, Madden has hoofed the kit, and that. Madden's 20th goal of the season is an unbelievable one. And that's annoying because, we looked good in the last game against Bradford. I guess that is it then. I guess this is going to be a short episode. And then on to the next one. We haven't made his row now. Look at this. We're on the counter-attack now. Here's Norris. Norris hasn't got like the most pace in the world, bless him. Here's Smith. List. List does. I fancy. Go on, List. You fancy yourself against... that is dreadful, that is. I think, though, at the end of the day, we are just we're just securing ourselves as a League Two team. We're not in a great financial position. List tries to knock it down but doesn't. We're not in a great financial position. We're having to sort of buy young players. We're having to. I don't know what to do with this club, whether to try and keep and build for the future. Here's Sarcevic. Should have probably hit it sooner than he did. Chapman collects, though, with ease in the end. He did brilliantly, really. I think he did well to get into the run into the box. Chapman with a goal kick. Norris goes to hit it forward, and it is 2-0, and we've just been bad. Trying to encourage the entire team because I just don't understand why we haven't got another sub to use. Or have we? I thought we used all of them. We brought Piergiani on. That was weird. Lansbury, we haven't got another sub to use again, surely. Why is there like loads of subs that you can use? So that is it. Stockport have finished second. To be fair, they've done really well, haven't they? They finished in second place there. We've not done well. We've finished in 10th place, but I mean, at 67 points, I don't know if that's one more point than last season. So we finished with 66. So we are 1 point better off than last year. Last year we finished 12th, which isn't great, is it? For anyone who's been watching, I mean, look, 10th place, we've finished in a better spot than we did last year. Wrexham unbelievably going back down, which is absolute madness. I did not expect that. I thought they would have the money to keep them up, and it's just mad that you can get 40 points. Usually the magic 40 in the Premier League means is the target to staying up, isn't it? Not so lucky in League 2. They're going back into the non-league. But yeah, that has been my second season with Stevenage. We can't really sign a lot of players based on that. Look at our balance. I'm trying to sort of keep the club in a good financial state, but I'm also trying to do well. Yeah, we were doing so well in the league. When you look at this, we were getting some real good results. We were right up there in the playoffs, and I thought minimum, playoffs, worst case scenarios this year, playoffs. I would have liked automatic promotion, to be honest. But then, yeah, just a horrific collapse. Look at that, Mansfield. The goals we conceded at home there with 2-3-2 losses. But there is not really been a lot going on since the last episode. I believe, though, that we have potentially made some transfers since the last episode that we saw. So Lubala we sold for like 121k, which is a lot, to be fair. That is actually he's a guy we got on free. Great bit of business there. He wasn't getting the football that he wanted, and he wasn't doing well enough to keep making the squad, to be fair. So made a nice little profit on him. We got Sam Clucas. You may have already known about him, but he's not very good. And to be fair, I cannot wait for him to go so we can free up some money in the contract. Yeah, I just sort of signed him because I thought experience, really. And where were we? Hang on a minute. Transfer history. Any other players? I don't know. I think you saw Jeffcott in the last video. I'm trying to think. What did you guys see? Oh, yeah. I like the look of his overview because it kind of reminded me of like Gary Hooper when he played for Celtic. That's it. Nathan Ralph was just another left back, but a left back with 9 on pace, which isn't, let's face it, it's not really good enough, but I was hoping it'd be good enough for this league. What else did we do? Bobby Thomas. We got Bobby Thomas. I felt like I wanted a bit more at the back. I like him. He's not been sort of making the side, but his stats certainly suggest that he's good enough to be, doesn't it? And he's 23. So I was happy with him. Henry Lansbury, ex-Arsenal legend, obviously. We got him, his pace and natural fitness isn't great, but the rest of his are good. So I thought he would kind of be like a bit of a Paul Scholes type, coming to the end of his career, but can still offer something. Matty Longstaff. Now, that name, being an ex-Newcastle guy, not me, him being an ex-Newcastle guy, obviously, I sort of thought to myself, like, he is going to absolutely set this league alight. He's been all right, but I just think a very good signing, really. Only 24 years of age. He wasn't amazing when we got in January, but yeah, we just sort of got some more depth in the squad, got ourselves... it was a moment of desperation for me, really, because we were doing all right, and I sort of thought, I want us to do better now and go on and secure playoffs. So I'm going to put everything in sort of strengthening the squad. And it unfortunately hasn't really paid off, except it has in the sense that we've finished 2 places ahead of last year with 1 extra point. So yeah, that's good. That's a bit of a season review. But yeah, Northampton running away with it. I didn't really see that coming. The next episode will be me back as Stevenage manager for a 3rd season. And next year, yeah, regardless of the financial situation, we're 100% going for a minimum of playoff. So yeah, that is it, guys. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this episode. If you have, I cannot remember for the life of me what episode we're on now. I will see you on the next one. Take care now. Bye-bye.